Well, hello and welcome to the Art Room. This is a free art lesson and I want to give you a few tips about using templates to create designs. You can also use templates within the context of a regular drawing, for instance, a landscape. Very often, if we're doing a landscape, which would be hills, perhaps, and trees, perhaps, and we want a moon, I strongly recommend students find a shape to trace. The reason being that virtually nobody can draw a perfect circle, and a wonky circle can really spoil your whole picture. So I've always encouraged the use of a template. Now, a student may wish to have a moon hidden behind the tree, like so, which can be very dramatic for those Halloween scenes. A student may wish to have a crescent moon, in which case we'll do half and partial. There's a partial moon, and so on and so forth. It's pretty obvious. But the key here is there's nothing to be ashamed of about using a template. Now, one of the things that I love to do as a warm-up exercise is I love to create a design using templates. It builds confidence, it improves motor skills, it reinforces the understanding of basic shapes, circles, rectangles, straight lines, all kinds of things that are readily available. So let's see if we can create an interesting design today, right here, very quickly, because time is short, using a simple template. Now, put mine in the center. Bad idea. You never want to make your design centered. Well, we always say there are no rules in art, but of course plenty of artists do that. Let's move it a little bit down to the side like so. Let's use both shapes. There's one rectangle. Here's another. Let's turn that on its side. Now, we don't want our angle to point exactly to the top, so let's turn it there. And this is already making me think of the wonderful post-war Russian school of artists. Aren't we being pompous? And let's use this one again somewhere else, maybe right there. You know the famous rule of thirds. You want to use your sweet spot. That's another lesson. But let's put it in there. Okay, we've done what we can with that for right now. I am an inveterate collector of trash. I have drawers stuffed full of trash, much to my family's dismay. But you never know when you can use them. So a nice lid. Let's fix a circle right there, just off center. Let's take a different size circle and put it in the middle. Plus this particular pickle lid has nice little dents in it. A smaller circle to echo that circle. We don't want it in the very center. That would be too symmetrical. Let's have it there. And let's have some corks, of which I have plenty, down here. Oops. Not very. Now, tracing is something I firmly believe all children need to learn how to do. It's a simple skill that we learned as children because we didn't have all the electronic devices and aids. So there, let's put 3 in. 3 is a happy number. In art, 2 is kind of an unhappy number, to tell you the truth, because you want to avoid a ding-dong symmetry. So that's working quite nicely, if I may say so myself. What else interesting is on the table? Ooh, a soda lid. Let's see if that gives us an interesting circle. It should do, because voila, it has a lovely wavy edge to it. And let's maybe repeat that. You always want to repeat it in there maybe. Oops. Well, you know what? Maybe that was telling us it just wanted to be a partial circle. That might be fun too. Okay, you have to go with your intuition. So here we have a whole bunch of shapes that we can start coloring in. I'm searching the table to see if there's anything else wonderful. What I could do is put a medium, I don't know if this will work, this may not work, let's try, and do some stamping like so. And here we have a design ready to go, maybe some straight lines. I do think we need a few straight lines to echo the edge of our picture. Straight lines there, straight lines there, and I think one more straight line here is called for. And voila, we are ready to have some wonderful fun creating an abstract design in the style of the great Russian, French, and German masters of the 20th century. So you can go and do your homework and look up who those guys were. You always want to change the size of the shape. So if you use pink in that corner, you don't want to repeat it that size. So we're doing a long skinny pink now. And maybe a super skinny one there. And maybe a little bitty one there, and maybe a little angle one here. How about that? And so you go. I think this is going to turn out just great. Have fun with abstract design. See you next time.